What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with the Week 21 minor league recap. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This week's video is going to be from August 21st to August 27th. We're going to jump into it pretty quick here, so if I forgot anybody on the video this week, again, new baby, been pretty busy trying to keep up with everything. So if I missed anyone between those dates, please drop their name and stat line down below. If you guys like this video, as always, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let's do it. I have one player in rookie ball, and we're going to fly through this thing. Let's go. First player up in rookie ball and only player, Elijah Green, hits his first professional home run. Beautiful little Oppo Taco. Only played 2 games this week, but he hit 250 with the 4 on base percentage and 1150 OPS. He had a home run. He had a double. 2 extra base hits in his 2 games. We're happy with that. Had 3 RBIs, even walked 1. So solid week, Elijah Green. A lot of these players that got drafted have now moved into low A. They're actually moving them pretty quick. So Elijah Green's the only one we're talking about at rookie ball. Next player up, Jacob Berry gets into that baseball. Unfortunately, a single A team for the Marlins only shows tiny clips of hits and home runs. So that's all we got for Jacob Berry, but it looked like it was crushed. Over 6 games this week, 348 batting average, 429 on base percentage, 950 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 8 hits in 6 games, 3 walks, got beaned once, and he had 6 RBIs on top of that. Starting to look pretty good, getting really comfortable. Again, switch hitter Jacob Berry, so pretty impressive. Next up, a player I haven't seen in a while, Herbert Perez absolutely destroys this baseball. Giant field, so this ball was crushed to get out of there. Perez this week over 4 games, 286 batting average, but a 412 on base percentage and 983 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 4 hits in 4 games, walked 3 times, had 2 RBIs on top of that. Not a bad week. Next up, James Wood is just doing James Wood things. He looks awfully skinny. I didn't know he was that skinny. He looks like a bigger dude. He has got a lot of room to grow still in that little body, and he has so much power. Wood over 6 games this week, just doing his thing. 348 batting average, 429 on base percentage, 1081 OPS. He had a home run, 4 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games, 4 RBIs, walked 4 times, stole a base. Man, this dude is insane. He jumped up the top 100 for good reason. Love James Wood. Next up, Wes Kath. Just a beautiful opposite field home run here. Funny story, he actually moved up to double A this week. So Wes Kath jumped from single A to double A this week. 3 games at double A. And I probably should include it in double A recap, but we're going to keep him here just for the sake of, I think it was a fluke. So I think he's probably covering someone's position or something because it just didn't really make sense for him to jump all the way up there. Jordan Lawler is doing the same thing. We'll talk about him a little bit later too. But over 4 games, 438 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1188 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 7 hits in 4 games, walked twice. Wes Kath, he's been inconsistent this year, but hey, he's had some huge weeks. And our MVP at low A, Edgar just keeps doing his thing. I don't know why this dude isn't in high A by now. It just doesn't make sense to me. I guess because the Angels have terrible ownership, but oh my goodness. We see Cuero hit home runs from the left-handed batter's box. We see him from the right-handed batter's box this week. The dude can straight up just play. Over 6 games, 455 batting average, 571 on base percentage, 1481 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a triple, 2 doubles, 10 hits in 6 games, 9 RBIs, walked 6 times, stole a base. Get this dude out of low A. Oh my goodness. If he has to play one more game in low A, I'm about to go friggin' hunt their friggin' owners down myself and give them a big hug. Moving into high A, Jace Young hits his first professional home run. Young over 6 games this week, 364 batting average, 462 on base percentage, 962 OPS. He had that home run, 8 hits in 6 games, 3 RBIs, walked 4 times. Honestly, I was expecting a rebound like this. He had a really slow first 10 games, 13 games, but hey, picking it up. I expected it. He's a Young. That's what they do. They hit. Next up, Eddie's Leonhart. Oh my goodness. This dude can hit. Leonhart over 5 games, only had a 235 batting average, 381 on base percentage, but he did have a 1028 OPS. It's because he had 2 home runs, a double, 4 hits in 5 games, walked 4 times. Eddie's Leonhart, very good last year. He's been a little slower this year, but he's picked it up recently. Next up, Vukovic making his recap debut of the year. He made a few of them last year. Just hasn't really figured it out this season. It's a good, solid home run there. Vukovic over 6 games, 333 batting average, 333 on base percentage, so didn't walk. 1037 OPS, though. He had 3 home runs this week, a double, 9 hits in 6 games, 7 RBIs, 3 stolen bases. The power is what we want out of Vukovic. That is why he was drafted in the 4th round. Crazy pop. I still am just waiting for him to find his in-game power because I seriously think he could hit 30-plus home runs on a regular basis. And our MVP this week, believe it or not, Luis Matos has figured it out. Matos this week over 5 games, 478 batting average, 480 on base percentage, only walked one time, but at 1263 OPS, he had 2 home runs, a double, 11 hits in 5 games, 9 RBIs, walked once, like I said, and stole 3 bases. This is the talent that Matos has. I absolutely love him as a player. I don't know what the heck is going on with him this year, but this is the stuff I've been expecting for him all season long. So hopefully he can finish this season off strong. Again, he's only 20 still. He's barely even halfway to 21. Still super young, has time to figure it out. Hopefully he can finish the year off strong. Kind of similar, but Jordan Lawler absolutely torched this. Pretty similar to Wes Kath, kind of filling a role right now. So I included Lawler in the AA because 4 of his 5 games this week were at AA. He's not vaccinated, so he can't go to Canada. So that's why they moved him up to AA, and he did really well. Over 5 games, 364 batting average, 440 on base percentage, 940 OPS. He had a home run, 8 hits in 5 games, walked 3 times, stole a base. Honestly, in his first AA week, looks like he belongs. So absolutely love seeing that. Next up, Austin Wells. Oh my goodness. Does he crush baseballs? It's the mustache. They need to update his picture. That mustache is beautiful. Over 6 games, 273 batting average, 360 on base percentage, but a 1042 OPS. 3 home runs this week, 6 hits in 6 games. Walked 3 times on top of that, stole a base. Mans can play. The dude is really good. Definitely looking like the future catcher for the Yankees because that position is cursed in that organization. Oscar Colas is back on the recap, and oh my goodness, is this dude just mash. Colas over 6 games this week, 385 batting average, 429 on base percentage, 1044 OPS. He had a home run, a triple, a double, 10 hits in 6 games, 3 RBIs, walked once, got beaned once. I'm impressed. Honestly, completely off the radar to start the year for me, and he has been very impressive. He's the #1 prospect in the White Sox organization right now. Next up, Mason Wynn, who has been super good this year, and just another guy just coming out of nowhere, it feels like. Over 6 games this week, 333 batting average, 440 on base percentage, 1154 OPS, hit a home run, a triple, 3 doubles, 7 hits in 6 games, 4 walks, 2 stolen bases. Yo, he's halfway through his 20-year-old season. He's at AA, and he's doing super well. Super well. Absolutely love it. That Cardinals organization is very good right now. Talk about coming out of left field. Eli De La Cruz, completely off the radar to start the year, really. I think he was the number 100 prospect. De La Cruz this week only played 4 games, but hit 375 with a 375 on base percentage. Didn't walk. And 1188 OPS. He had 2 home runs, a double, 6 hits in 4 games. I love seeing him hitting home runs from the right side of the batter's box because I want to say probably 26 of his 28 from the left-handed batter's box. So showing that he can hit a little bit on the right side. Someone we haven't seen on the recaps in a while, Mayo. Oh my goodness, does his power show up every once in a while, and does the ball disappear? Mayo over 5 games this week, 400 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1233 OPS, hit a home run, 2 doubles, 6 hits in 5 games, walked once, got beaned twice for whatever reason. Maybe he's back. Mayo, maybe he's going to finish the year off strong. He's been super inconsistent this year, killed it last year. A lot of people love Mayo. See how he finishes the year. Next up, Endy Rodriguez just keeps on hitting, and this time it's at AA. Rodriguez this week over 5 games, 300 batting average, 391 on base percentage, but a 1241 OPS. He had 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 6 hits in 5 games, 6 RBIs. He has had an insane second half of this season, and he keeps going. Kenzie Noel hits majestic home runs. That's the only word to call him. He just absolutely kills baseballs. Like, where'd it land? Noel over 6 games this week, and I want to say this is one of the most impressive weeks I've seen from him this year. 435 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1283 OPS. He only had 1 home run. That's why I love it. A lot of the times he's making the recaps, hitting 3, 4, 5 home runs in a week. Only 1 home run this week, and get it on base in other ways. He had a triple, 3 doubles, 10 hits in 6 games, 7 RBIs, even walked 3 times. Best week of the year, Kenzie. Keep it up. And our MVP at AA, breaking his 2022 recap MVP virginity, Anthony Volpe. Woo! Volpe over 6 games this week, 417 batting average, 482 on base percentage, 1398 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 triples, 2 doubles, 10 hits in 6 games. Walked 3 times on top of that. Stole 4 bases. This is the talent of Anthony Volpe. Absolutely love Volpe as a player. He's so good at everything. So good. Don't love his swing, but man, does it work. Moving into AAA, Mark Vientos just keeps mashing. This dude needs to get brought up. I don't know where he'll play with the Mets right now, but he needs an opportunity. Vientos over 6 games this week, 391 batting average, 482 on base percentage, 1090 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games, walked 4 times. I'm sorry. Bring him up, Mets. Let him play in front of Tyler Naquin or Mark Canha. I don't know. Mark Vientos deserves a shot right now somewhere. Francisco Alvarez just continues to show that he just has absurd power. Like, you shouldn't be able to hit baseballs that hard at 20. Alvarez over 2 games this week. Only played 2 games. Actually dealing with an ankle injury right now. 375 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1250 OPS. He had that home run, 3 hits in 2 games, 3 RBIs, walked twice on top of that. Good week, but is dealing with a little injury. Doesn't sound too serious, so we'll see how long he's out for. This one makes me happy. Jordan Grossman got traded to the Marlins, and he is a different player on this new team. Grossman's over 6 games this week, 409 batting average, 417 on base percentage, 1099 OPS, 2 home runs, 9 hits in 6 games, walked once. This is the Jordan Grossman I was waiting for. This is the Jordan Grossman I've been waiting for. Look what he's been doing since he's been with Jacksonville. 352 batting average, 427 on base percentage, 934 OPS, and he's hit 2 home runs. He had 1 home run in his first 72 games. Comes to Miami, and he has 2 in his first 20. So happy to see it for Jordan Grossman. I'm biased. I'm a D-backs fan, but Corbin Carroll is the best prospect in baseball. 462 feet. That shouldn't be possible for him. And he's hit multiple balls that far this year. It doesn't even make sense. He's got a ball 480 feet this year. 5'10", 165. How? It's crazy. He just barrels up the ball so well, so perfectly. Over 6 games this week, 238 batting average, so a little low on that end, but he had a 429 on base percentage, 1,000 OPS on the dot. He had 2 home runs, a double, 5 hits in 6 games, 4 RBIs, 7 walks, stole a base. He does strike out from time to time. He had 10 strikeouts this week, but man, Corbin Carroll just doing his thing. I've been talking about Joey Weimer recently, I feel like, and did he shut me up this week? He had just a stellar week. Over 6 games, Weimer hit 429 with a 435 on base percentage. Only walked once, 1,000 slugging though, and a 1435 OPS. And we have 2 more players ahead of him. He had 3 home runs, 3 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games, 11 RBIs, walked once, stole a base. He's a good talent, absolutely great talent. I need to see the consistency out of him. I need that batting average above 300 or at least above 260, like more consistently. I decided to include him on this video because I love Nolan Jones. I don't know why the Indians brought him down, or the Guardians. I'm sorry. I don't know why they brought him down, but man, dude's hitting the ball well in the minors. Nolan Jones this week over 5 games, 286 batting average, 348 on base percentage, 1062 OPS. He had 3 home runs this week, 6 hits in 5 games. He had 8 RBIs on top of that and walked twice. And our MVP at AAA, George Valera, teammates of Nolan Jones. Another guy that just deserves a shot. Bring him up. Over 5 games this week, Valera hit 263 with a 391 on base percentage, 1076 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 5 hits in 5 games, walked 4 times. So many of these players now are just hitting that age. Like, he's 21, which is still young to be honest, but they're just so comfortable at AA or AAA in this case. Bring them up. They're ready. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the Week 21 minor league recap. Super fun. Absolutely loved it. As always, if I forgot anyone, the date for this video was August 21st to August 27th. So between those dates, if I forgot anyone, drop their name and stat line down below. Also, if you guys like this video, as always, please get a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys thought of the recap this week. Who was your favorite performer? All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.